everybody. Welcome to another Leading with Lorne. And, I'm wondering how you would rate yourself in terms of being curious. How curious of a person are you? And how much do you think about curiosity as an instrument for motivation and for leadership? And the reason I kind of want to put a spotlight on that particular attribute or behavior is because I was reflecting on my experience as a board member recently. I'll come back to that in a minute, but also in working for people. And, there are a couple of people that I love working for, lots of people I love working for. One of the things I really appreciated about one particular leader is that this person had a tremendous ability to step back and ask me why I felt about things. Gosh, I really appreciated that particular perspective. I love that this person would take the time to say, Lorne, I've heard you say that a few times. I'm really curious about why you feel that way. Now, I've had the opposite experience with very impactful leaders, the people that I work with or for, that often had a viewpoint about my perspective without asking me why. And I always felt a little bit empty around, I wish the hell that I didn't have to work so hard to explain why, that they took a moment to stop and listen and to ask me why. And I was reinforced by, being a board member just as recently as Friday, while I was part of an all-day board meeting. I love being part of this board. What I really come to appreciate about great board members is that the best ones are enormously curious. And they almost have to be when you're a board member, because you don't know enough about the day-to-day business. You kind of hang around that organization once a quarter, typically. You might be a little bit more depending on what's going on. But generally, management's in it day in, day out, and you're coming at it from a particular perspective at distance. And so the only way to really understand often is to ask why. And the best board members ask that curiosity question that make people sit back and go, And, I almost think that is a powerful measurement for phenomenal board members. But I also want to translate that into your daily work in your role as a follower or a leader, whatever you're doing in the organization you're at. We get caught into the churn of the day, the churn of the agenda. We like to power our way through all the time. We go hammering our way through. And sometimes we go, oh, that's so-and-so, and I assume that they're taking that position because they always feel that way, or whatever. And we miss this opportunity to go and genuinely say, I'm curious. Now, the neuroscience behind that and the leadership data behind that is that when you're genuinely curious, oftentimes you'll help an organization, a group of people, or an individual uncover something or try to look at things differently or from a different perspective, and you as well. And that's the beauty of curiosity, is that it often gives us an opportunity to change our perspective. So we become better listeners, more compassionate, by extension, more innovative. It's the foundation of learning. And when we do it well, it's a tremendous motivator for others, because we often ask people for their opinion, their insight. And when we show that genuine curiosity, we really help them develop as well and grow, and people appreciate that. So this week, whatever role you have, give yourself permission to think about, what would it be like if I were a board member coming in and I didn't know very much about this situation or business? What curiosity questions would I ask? And how might that be helpful? How might that be helpful? So maybe this week is a chance to jack up your curiosity motion a little bit. I know I can always do better at that. Einstein has lots of great quotes. One of them is that, I don't have a lot of things I can do, but I'm particularly and passionately curious, or something to that effect. And great leaders are, I think, passionately curious in the most genuine and caring kind of way. So this week, the tip of the hat to curiosity for all of us. And that might be worth investing in as we go forward. Be curious about our socials. Be curious around why we're posting what we're posting. I hope you're being curious around why we're showing so much interest in the importance of belonging and the relationship to contribution and results, and the other things that we invest in. And we really appreciate your curiosity with us. So hope to see you again next Monday with another lead in with Lorne. Thanks and bye for now.